Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to UnityCraft Reunited. In the last episode we have built this starter house you can see behind me, and for today I got some different plans. You might have heard something in the background. We got a horse in the meantime. This horse, yet unnamed, I collected together with Hans in between episodes. I do have a clip from like that whole experience which I can show right over here. Oh, okay, he's got like 7 health, that's not happening. He's got...
Oh, he's tamed already?
Yeah, I think you probably tamed it.
Yeah, I did, probably.
It's a bit too crazy for me, the skeleton horse. But I do want to tame it myself, because it needs to be my horse. Hello.
Fast is it?
This one is quite fast. It doesn't have that much health, but it is fast.
It's faster, it's just more good, I think.
Yeah, that's nice. Some other things I've done in between episodes was collecting a bit more materials, mainly some dirt, in case I need to terraform some stuff over here when creating my village. I also did some mining and I found my first diamonds, which I also have proof of. I recorded everything, so just so you guys know that I'm not cheating. Let's see. Okay, this is going to break likely. And now that I have found my first diamonds myself, I feel like I am permitted to start wearing this stuff over here. So let's swap those out. You can't really see it on me because I got the resource pack, but over there in the left corner, I got my diamond armor on. One other thing I kind of want to take a look at today is the satchel, which I think I can actually make already. And all this does is it will upgrade my inventory. I think it adds like a slot over here. So let's do that right away. There we go. With these in a circle, button in the middle, the straps up top, and 2 string over here. The satchel. We place this one over here. Ooh, and it actually displays on my character. I quite like that. And now maybe you noticed when putting it on, we got a little slot over here to put extra stuff in, which I think will come in really handy. So today's plans consist of mainly 2 things. First of all, I want to get a little house for my guy over here, make a little stable for him. And then second of all, over at this side perhaps, I want to start working on my farming village. This ugly mess over here needs to go, and I want to kind of clean up this area a little bit and at least get myself like a little wheat field going. With at least 1 farming house. With that I also want to like start clearing out this mess over here and maybe get the path going more this way. Those are the plans I've come up with so far. Also behind me over there you can see like a little stone bridge that I've built, which leads towards the place that I've mined at for the last couple of bits. So maybe we could turn this into a little bridge of some sorts, but for right now I'm fine with this. This could be upgraded at a later date. I'm thinking of putting the stable at this side over here just so that it's close to the road leading out of my place, which isn't that much as of right now. So I think the stable is just gonna go right over here, kind of where the horse already is at right now. Which, by the way, if you do have a nice name for my horse, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll take one of your suggestions. So let me just clear out a little spot right over maybe here, maybe a little more that way, or over here. Somewhere in this general area at least. And I think after that I'm just gonna go right into a nice little building montage. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, here we have it. This took a little longer than I expected, I think around 2.5 hours, but I do have something nice to show for it. So I got my horse already in there, looking mighty happy with his new place. I got this little area up front for the horse to kind of roam around with some water and some hay to eat over there. And this is like how I can get him out. Then over at the other side, we got like kind of the entrance over here where we can go to our horses in the future, but for now just our horse. And then in here, just a little bit of extra storage and like some sort of area to maintain the horse. That's at least what it's supposed to be. It looks kind of old, which is exactly the look I was going for, so in that term I am happy. Sadly, in case of usefulness, this building doesn't really have a use at all, so yeah, just thinking about it, I just spent a lot of time on something that really isn't that useful for the beginning stages of the game, but I don't care, I'm happy with it. So with the stable in place, when we turn around, now that we come upon my area, it looks a little more established. I quite like this view. The only weird part about it is that this isn't kind of where the village is going to be. The village is going to be a little more this way. So this is like the outskirts of the village, so to speak. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but in creating this, those tools broke and I decided to replace these two with diamonds. The rest of them I'll still keep iron for now, because I just don't really feel like I need it for now. Also, I completely forgot that this exists right now. So when building, I didn't use it at all, which is my bad. I kind of need to get used to the mods, I think. Let's take a little break from building. There's something I haven't shown you, which I realized in the first episode, and that is our spawn area. So let's follow this path. And I'll show you guys spawn. Let's take the horse actually, because it will be way faster. I forgot a lead, so you're just gonna roam around over here for a little bit. Don't wander off, please. Let's start over here. I don't think it is quite finished yet, but this will be Cozy's potion and wool shop, right over here. Don't make that so much noise, please. And over on this side, with a lot of the cursed diagonal blocks, which I'm not sure if I like or not, we got the technology enterprise. I think this is Hans's shop. You got a lot of stuff in here to do with technology, and over here he's got his booksmith shop as well, where he sells a lot of the enchanted books. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not quite sure whose this is, but this is at least a music disc shop. Which is currently kind of unstocked, as you can see over there. Then over here there's a big statue of Smash. This is our nether portal in spawn over here. I'm not sure who made this. I don't think it was Smash actually, but Smash is like kind of the server admin or host. He fixes everything that's broken, so yeah, we adore Smash. And over here we have the Nether Regions Tavern. I think this is a tavern or a shop by Emu and Pigs, and they sell piglin bartering stuff. Then right over here we have a furniture shop, which is by Beard Boy, and in here he sells, I think, mostly furniture by Dr. Crayfish, which is a mod we have on the server. Then we have a valuable items pop-up shop, which is by Warrior. Then we got Emmy's traveling cart, which is some general goods that she collects and sells over here. And right over here, as you might be able to tell, this is an ant shop with a lot of materials all like kind of gathered from the end with our mod pack that we have. This kind of scares me, like all the things that are going on here, so we'll just move right along. And we got Grimball Goats. I believe this is Warriors or Javier's shop as well, and they sell goats over here. It's really on brand for them. Oh my god. And then last but not least, it is sadly a bit burned down because of a lightning strike, but there's a big wood shop over there by Beard Boy and Cozy as well. Now, where did my horse go? Oh, there it is. Alright, after that little side adventure, my mind is kind of refreshed. I'm ready to go again. Although I do believe before we start building something else, I kind of need to collect some more stuff. Maybe do some more mining along the way as well. So maybe I'll think about it, maybe not, but if I do, there will be a little material collecting part over here right now. Woo! So I know I promised a material collecting montage of some sorts. It actually kind of turned into a, well, landscaping time-lapse, as well as some dirt collecting, so I guess I didn't lie there. But yeah, well, like off camera I decided I wanted to change up this place over here to get my spot for the main farming village ready. And I really didn't like the clay and terracotta coming through here, as you can see like over there. there was a huge part over here that was like that, as well as a ravine like right below here. So I wanted to cover that up, just to give me some space to actually place down my village. And I will say right now, I know that in the beginning of the episode I said a horse stable as well as a farming village house, I suppose, with like a field. That is going to be the first thing I'll do in the next episode, because, well, it's already been quite a while since the last one, and I really want to have some content for you guys to watch while I work on other stuff. Let's go in the free cam thingy for a little second. So this over here, there was like a ravine over here. This is like the terracotta and clay that kind of moved over this way, which I like covered up or replaced with dirt. And then the ravine was like, I believe, until here. So I just covered it up nicely. I think I'll place down a house like over here and then get a field this way. Something like that. There's me, by the way. Then from over there, I kind of like continued the path this way. And that's because if we go to this map, kind of where the grass is divided in terms of biome, this side of the biome will most likely be the farming village, maybe extending a little bit into here. Oh, by the way, this is like my place. This is where I collect my dirt, as you can see, of the devastation I've done to this mountain area over here. I need dirt to cover up these ugly spots. And the problem is the biome, like over here, has got a lot of permafrost, which is really annoying to deal with. So yeah, I have to go like out here to collect my dirt, go back, place it over here. It's a little tedious, but it's not too bad. But we didn't do nothing this episode. We have this lovely horse stable right behind me with our horse looking rather happy with the whole place. And don't forget, for our lovely horse in the back over here, if you do have a name for him or her, please let me know in the comments below. I might pick your option. Also, one more thing. Shaders. I do have the option to use shaders in this world, since in terms of FPS it is like manageable. It's I think consistently above 60 FPS, which should mean that it isn't laggy on YouTube either. But if this is something you would like to see instead of the regular vanilla lighting, please let me know in the comments as well. Me personally, I do quite like the vibe of these shaders, so I might at least do the next episode with them, but I'll see. Just let me know your preference down below. And with that, I'm going to finish up this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more. Thank you, bye bye.